Revealing the first Call of Duty World War II DLC pack, The Resistance. I'm so excited! Yes! Also, please excuse me if I do sound a little bit sick. I am still kind of getting over a sickness, which technically I think I gave it back to myself. Not gonna explain why, but if you really want to know, I will explain why in another video, but I think I re-gave myself a sickness. The team at Sledgehammer Games takes you inside the first DLC pack for Call of Duty World War II. Yes! By Kevin Kelly. Thank you, Kevin. If you would like to talk to Kevin or have anything to say to Kevin for thanking him for bringing us all this information, go thank him on Twitter or Facebook or wherever at Kevin Kelly. We hope you're busy enjoying the Winter Siege in Call of Duty World War II right now, but take a quick break and check out a behind the scenes look at the first DLC pack for the game, The Resistance. Let's do that real quick. Yes, I'm excited.
Call of Duty World War II was about honoring the story of the world's costliest war. And with the Resistance DLC pack, we really get to continue that story. This next chapter really puts you in the heart of being a Resistance fighter. We're really going to take you from 3 iconic Resistance-themed maps, a brand new War MP map, and our next chapter of Nazi zombies.
For the DLC season, we are very much pulling from historical reference to try to make a really holistic DLC theme.
Early on, Resistance was something that really struck a chord with the team. It was something that we were really passionate about. We got a real taste for it in the single-player campaign.
Tonight, we take back our city.
These were not just your standard soldiers, these were civilians. These were everyday people who were fighting on the Allied side.
People were in disguises, they were underground.
Clandestine operations took place in speakeasies like this around Europe, where they tried to disrupt the Axis and German war machine.
There's so many ways to resist, and there are so many different types of resistance efforts, from the German resistance to the Czech resistance to the French resistance. So each operated differently. We're depicting that in each map. Our first map is Valkyrie, set in Prussia, Hitler's Wolf's Lair.
That's where a group of officers tried to kill Hitler, but also as many other high-ranking officers as they could.
We wanted to design that map for multiple play styles. The outsides of the map, there's a lot of sniper lanes there, but if you work your way through the middle spaces and through some of these other different bunkers, you're going to have a lot of run and gun, you're going to have a lot of shotgun.
So our second map is Anthropoid, set in occupied Prague in the Czech Republic.
It's the assassination attempt of the second hand of Hitler. He was in charge of controlling the city of Prague.
So it's an urban map, but this map has a lot of height variation as well as some really strong, tight interiors that are going to give a real wide variety of gameplay.
We're really proud of bringing back a Modern Warfare 3 favorite map, Resistance, which is called Occupation in our game. It's set in Paris.
That was so iconic to the Resistance movement that it was important for us to have that map.
It's on the neighborhood of Montmartre, so you can actually see the Eiffel Tower in the distance.
Long sightlines, so you get a lot of play with mountain division, and you can bring out your LMGs, put them up on ledges. It's a really fun map.
Of course, we've got a brand new war mode called Operation Intercept. And this places you right in the heart of the FFI, or the French Forces of the Interior.
The great thing about War Mode is we really get to try things that are really new and unique that you haven't seen before.
Fans are going to be excited about the mechanics in War Mode and how they coincide with the theme of the map.
Your first objective is to rescue your Resistance fighters. After that, you capture some radio equipment and you lead the attack. And the next chapter in Nazi Zombies, The Darkest Shore, the most terrifying chapter we've brought to date.
For this next chapter in the game, our characters, they've received intel about the movement of Dr. Straub. He's gone to this foggy island just north of Germany. We really wanted to play with something new in this map. We wanted to play with this idea of what happens when fog rolls in. You can't see them until they're 5 feet away from you.
It's really creepy. There's a sense of things that could come out from the fog.
For the Darkest Shores, we have a new weapon called the Ripsaw.
My favorite weapon in the game thus far. It is a combination buzzsaw, gun, and it handles zombies up close and at a distance. We've gotten experimental with some of the gameplay here, and we've created a new zombie. This is a zombie that is clever, that is strategic. It is one of the scariest creations that I've ever seen.
There's a lot of content in this DLC package. This is something that we put a lot of heart and soul into, so it's really important to us that these maps will deliver on fans' high expectations.
We're looking forward to the next DLCs because we get to talk about different phases of the conflict and explore different parts of the world.
It's the biggest, most exciting DLC we've ever offered. And we can't wait for you to get your hands on the Resistance.
Buy the season pass and get the Carrington bonus map.
Okay, so there was a lot in that that went down just now. 4 DLC packs for one great price. That's fantastic. Includes the Carrington bonus map. So does that mean I permanently get Carrington? Because I didn't get it because I did pre-order the game. I just didn't pre-order the deluxe version or any other version. I just pre-ordered the regular version. So much just happened there, like a lot. I'm excited to see some of the new maps. I'm very excited for the new maps. I have played a lot of War Mode when the game kind of came out, because I loved War Mode. I only really did War Mode mainly also because it was longer and because I wanted to have more fun with it, and mainly the true reason was because I wanted to get my snipers golden and diamond first, although Neptune could just piss off. No, I'm just kidding. Neptune is actually pretty alright. But we did just see a lot of great maps. We saw a new War Mode map, and for once you don't play as the German allies or the Americans, you actually play as the FFI, which I think was the French Force Interior or something. It was the French Force something. I think it was the Interior. I don't know. And we did see a new zombies map, and not only that, we saw a new weapon, the buzzsaw / gun / whatever, along with a new zombie that they're coming out with. So this is crazy. I don't know about anything about the zombies in this game because I haven't watched gameplay on it because been wanting to play it for myself. And yes, I still have not played zombies yet, and the game's already been out for like a month and a half, and I still haven't played zombies. But I'm very excited for these new maps, especially because it's not that I'm bored of the game or the maps that are currently out. I just love anything new in the game in general. The Resistance brings 3 new multiplayer maps to Call of Duty World War II, along with a new war mode mission. Oh, that's another thing I also wanted to mention, is like, that's cool because it's not just the same old kind of like, you know, force your tanks forward, kill some guys, like, you know, it was kind of the same thing. Not really. Neptune was the only one that was a little bit different. This one is actually much different because you actually have to save someone. Operation Intercept and the next chapter in the Nazi zombie saga, whatever, The Darkest Shore, available first on PlayStation 4 beginning on January 30th. Anthropoid, though that's kind of a freaking hard word to say. Anthropoid, based on Prague. Is that how you say it? Is that how the word goes? Pregnant Slovakia. This map is inspired by the Operation Anthropoid, the famous assassination attempt on a high-ranking German officer during World War II. This map features a center lane divided by a river. So there's a river, with long flanking paths that can be used by sniper for ranged attacks. So this is pretty much a sniper map, I guess. But then again, everyone in War Mode practically uses snipers anyway. So, Occupation. In this remake of the classic Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer map, Resistance, players battle through the streets and shops of German-occupied Paris during World War II. So this is a remake, apparently, of Modern Warfare 3 map. I wouldn't know because I have played a lot of Modern Warfare 3, but I never actually owned the game. I never purchased the game. I was always over at a friend's house, or a friend brought it over to my house and we'd play Modern Warfare 3 because all my friends had it, but I never had it. Longside streets encourage mid-range combat with nearby homes and storefronts, lending defenses positions for ambush and recovery. Valkyrie. Now this is the one when I was watching the trailer just now, as you guys saw. This is the map that actually seemed to really interest me when they were talking about. I already forgot what they said. I'm gonna have to watch the trailer again after this video. But this is the map that really interested me because it looked real nice. I really liked the style of it and I liked what they were talking about. Again, forgot what they were talking about, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video. But this is the map that really seemed to interest me. So let's go ahead and read and see what they have to say. Located in the Masurian Woods, East Prussia? Is that like Russia? Oh, with a P. This map was inspired by the Wolf's Lair. Hitler's, oh yeah, that's what actually really interested me. It was the Hitler's Eastern Front headquarters during Operation Barbarossa. Really caught my attention when they were talking about how this is the place where, I forgot who they said it was, but this is where they, I'm just going to call them they, tried to assassinate Hitler, which I think is what they were talking about in real life. Someone was trying to assassinate Hitler at this location. So it's kind of cool to have this map in a game of where Hitler was assassinated. The Nazi invasion of the Soviet Union. This is a medium-sized map with gameplay focused around a dangerous center lane covered by multiple Overwatch positions and mounted machine guns. War mode, Operation Intercept, outside of St. What? Our next war mode experience leads us on an urban rescue mission to save resistance fighters being transported by train. That's pretty neat, my dude. First objective on the Allied side, freeing the fighters, followed by the destruction of key communication equipment and ending with stopping a train. So you actually get to stop a train. That's insane, my dudes. I don't know why there's no picture. Right down here, it's talking about the Nazi zombies, which would be this right here, but the picture of this is supposed to be... I really don't know. Nazi Zombies, The Darkest Shore. The Darkest Shore follows our heroes into the next chapter of their dangerous journey. Only days after the horrific disaster of, I can't read because my mouse is in the way, of Middelburg. The crew has received intel that suggests Dr. It's a weird way to spell Dr. Dr. Straub is on an island just north of Germany. I mean, we're gonna have to save him? That's gonna be pretty neat. Blanketed in fog, this island is surrounded by Nazi, air, and sea power. And crawling with the undead Marie, Drosten, Olivia, and Jefferson will need to battle all this and more to uncover the mysteries, like Scooby-Doo, hidden within the Darkest Shore. Could you imagine if Scooby-Doo actually had to face like Nazi zombies like this? The show would have been canceled like within a day. Screens are not actual in-game images. Dang it. For more intel about Call of Duty World War II, visit callofduty.com/World War II and follow at Call of Duty and SHGame on Twitter. I messed that up, but I am doing both of those things. And of course there are no comments because this was literally posted like today by Kevin Kelly. Thank you, Kevin, again. So that is the update that is coming out January 30th. So next year, 2018, be prepared. Do some chores around the house and have your mom give you some money. So that way you can be prepared for the DLC. So you can buy the DLC and play it all you want. Save up your money starting now because you have like a month and a half to do so. Okay, that scared me for a second. I thought I wasn't recording. If you saw a jump kind of a little bit in the video or something kind of weird, that's probably because I had to stop to make sure I was recording my audio. Just now to make sure I was recording my screen. This always happens to me every time I go to record something on my computer. I always forget to turn on my mic. I always forget to record my mic, record my screen. Something always manages to happen. Crash Bandicoot. Did Activision even make that or help make that? The more you know. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found this somewhat intriguing or helpful because I know a lot of you probably didn't even know there was an update coming out. Well, now you know. I will leave a link in the description if you want to check out the site to yourself. Actually, hold on, let me just controls. Now it's copied, so now when I upload the video, it should be copied and I'll paste it. I'm gonna go ahead and go edit this video right now. So link in the description if you want to check out this for yourself. You know, you can check out just the Call of Duty page in general if it would like ever load. There we go. You know, just go ahead and check out, you know, give Activision some support, you know, go check out the Call of Duty page, you know. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful in some way. That way you can start saving up your money. And I know for some of you are probably out there like, oh, thank God I saw this video because I was just about to spend my money on something ridiculous. So now I can save my money for the DLC. So You're welcome. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and cue the outro.
Once upon a groove on an old soul tune, I watch the pen move to shape the breakthrough. Who makes moves, maneuver in the right direction? The rest of you get left behind and messed up in this session. I'm not trying to make a difference, maybe some pocket change. I'm content with the boom bap, the raps out my crew packs and tracks with the loops that gonna break. Boys who set to shit. I get a yes, yes, no. No, get it later.